What are you afraid of? Like it's not like you. It's not like hiding yourself from people is gonna make people like you. Cause if they'll never know if they really liked you unless they know who you really are. And why do the flaws, why does the fucking, why does the bad, what am I trying to say? Why, why does that have to be who you are? Why does the low self-esteem and the insecurity and all that shit, why does that have to be who you are? Like, why are those self-identifying factors? Like, why do you identify those with yourself? There's no reason to. No one's saying this is Daniel. You don't got an answer for that. Like the fact that you're not like a perfect son, perfect boyfriend, perfect friend, etc. Like that's fine. You got some problems, you got some issues, but that's not who you are. It's never been who you are. Like everybody, like niggas always say who you are behind closed door. Like what you do behind closed doors shows who you are. But like, it's two different types of closed doors. Like niggas be like who you are behind closed doors. Nigga, behind closed doors, you're by yourself. So you're not gonna exhibit all of the traits that make you a person when you're sitting in your room alone. Who the fuck, like who are you with? Who's there to be kind to? You're not talking to yourself. Probably doing some shit. Like all of a person's imperfection and fucking insecurities and all that shit, that doesn't make them who they are. That just means they're a person. Like niggas be fucking up sometimes, bro. Like why is it like why do we identify so much with the bad shit about us, but then reject the good shit about us? Like a nigga tell like niggas, a nigga tell me like, yo, this song is so good, like this writing is amazing, and I'll be like thank you, bro, I appreciate that. But in like I can feel that I'm not accepting the compliment. Like I'm not taking it in. I'm just like it's like a nigga give you an apple and you take it, but you don't eat that bitch. You just it's just in your hand. Like the compliment is like right here in front of me, but I'm not like taking it in and like really like accepting and internalizing it like as like a confirmation of like yes, I'm good at this. It just sits there. But then if a nigga says the song is ass, which rarely happens to me, low flex, so you know. But like if a nigga says the song is ass, I really like heavily internalize that. Or somebody like gives a criticism to a song, I internalize that depending on what it is, and I identify with that. Like, and the only times that I ever know that I'm like a really good writer is if I know what that shit feel like. Like I know how it feels to write a really good verse as I'm doing it, and it's either that or if a nigga tells me it and I internalize that. But it's only a few, it's only a few niggas that I'll really accept that from, like really accept the compliment from. Like, yeah, bro, what you afraid of, bro? Cause realistically, like, you hop on a mic and you just go with it. Who cares? What, you want to be laughed at? Niggas gonna laugh at you regardless. Nigga, you laugh at yourself. You don't want to be embarrassed. You've already been embarrassed before. You cringe at it, but like, fuck it. It makes for funny memories. Fuck it. You don't want to be judged negatively. You don't want niggas to criticize you. Niggas criticize you if you rap. Niggas criticize you if you don't rap. Niggas criticize you for not saying something. Niggas criticize you for saying something. There's literally no way to please everybody. You can't please everybody. It's just not possible, bro. And there's no reason to really try to. Because if you find yourself trying to please everybody, the only nigga you're not pleasing is yourself. Because you trying to make everybody else happy. Meanwhile, you're the nigga that's suffering. So then you're not going to be happy with the shit you're doing at the end of the day. But everybody else will. But who fucking cares? They go, oh, it's so good. Oh. Giving you all types of props and shit. But then you get back to the crib and you're like, damn, I'm so unfulfilled with what I just did. Because everybody else is happy. But what about you? You can't keep trying to make everybody else happy while neglecting what you're doing for yourself. Giving is a great thing. Helping others and making other people happy is a great thing. In spurts. And in order to give, you have to have something internally to give. You can't multiply nothing. What are you afraid of? They can't know the real you. Nigga, you don't even know the real you. Because what you think is the real you isn't. It's not. It's not. At all. It's a collection. It's, what you think is the real you is a collection of like bad journal entries. like a nigga had 10 bad days back to back and then expounded them and then used those bad days as a reference point for the rest of his life. That's what you think the real you is. A generalization. What sense does that make? None. At all. And plus, like, the real you isn't like it's not a mutually exclusive thing. Like, the real you, which isn't, like, it's just not the real you, by the way. It's not a mutually bad entity. It's not just a collection of bad shit. It's not just a collection of good shit. It's both. It's intelligent and very ignorant. It's happy and sad. It's grateful and anxious. It's happy and angry. The black always gotta have a white to balance it. what's that shit called? The fucking the scale. The scale always has to be balanced. Because you're not more of one thing than the other. So, yeah, man. You're not just one thing. That would be stupid. About to go find the SD card holder. But, yeah, man. They gotta give himself some grace sometimes. Oh, there's the chapstick. Oh. I found it. But you're also not a crazily profound nigga either. You Daniel, bro. That's what a real you is. The real you. I'm looking at you, nigga. The real you is just Daniel. Matter of fact, no. The real you, it's just Daniel, bro. Like, you don't gotta be shit. You don't gotta be shit. You don't gotta be A or B, bro. You can be Q, nigga. But you gotta have the freedom to try to be Q. That's what the fuck matters. You gonna let yourself be something else other than one or two. Because otherwise, you'll never be happy with anything you do. So, yeah. I'm about to go make some food.